Hello there. What do you do when you've accidentally destroyed the battery charger for your car? Well, in my case, I replaced it with that thing over there. And that thing is the Ring Standard Charge 12 RCB212. In this video, we'll summarise the new charger's specification, see how it works, weigh up the pros and cons, and try very hard not to blow it up. Welcome to CarSpyTV. Right, let's start by getting one thing straight. This is a standard traditional car battery charger with a basic specification. It is not a smart charger with numerous bells and whistles. As this charger has a basic specification, it's only suitable for two types of 12-volt battery. Lead, acid and gel, as typically fitted to more basic vehicles such as this Ford Mondeo from 2004, this Vauxhall Corsa from 2011, and whatever this thing is, again from 2004. The charger therefore isn't suitable for any other type of battery, including those typically fitted to vehicles with a start-stop system such as this Skoda Octavia from 2020. On the plus side, the charger is suitable for vehicles with up to 3-litre engines with a battery capacity of 20 to 180 amp hours, and that is a far wider range than many other standard chargers. So that's good. You'll like this as well. It's a 12 amp charger, that's a big number. It can therefore charge your batteries quicker than, for example, an 8 or 6 amp charger, which is handy. Let's now have a look at the charger itself. There it is. Now, at the front here, on the left, we have a screen. In the middle, we have 4 LED indicators. See those? And on the right, we have 2 toggle switches. In combination, these things let us control the unit and see what's going on, and I'll explain how in a moment once it's connected to a car. At the back of the charger is this blue sticker that confirms its specification and how it works, so that's a nice bit of bedtime reading. On the left side, we have the positive and negative charging cables, and unlike some chargers I've used, these clips feel strong and built to last. See that? We also have onboard storage down there to keep the cables tidy, and whereas that's not overly generous in size, it is nonetheless big enough, as this close-up picture proves. And finally, on the charger's right, we have a UK plug cable, again with onboard storage. Don't panic though. If you live outside the UK, the charger is alternatively available with a 2-pin plug, albeit with a slightly different model number. So the UK model number is RCB212, as we said earlier, but the 2-pin plug is RECB212. That's easy enough. Let's now connect the charger to this car to see how it works. Now the charger's plugged in, we can see the power light is on, indicating of course that the charger has power. However, the polarity check light is off. The polarity check light only comes on if the charge cables are connected to the wrong terminals on the battery. It should of course be red cable to the positive terminal and black cable to the negative. Furthermore, this orange light comes on to confirm the battery is charging. This green light comes on when it is fully charged, and the charger then automatically slows to a slower charging pace so the battery doesn't get overcharged. As for this toggle switch at the top, it changes the display from the battery's current voltage, where it is now, over there on the right, to the current flowing into it in amps. There we go, the display has now changed. Finally, this bottom toggle switch here changes the charge rate from slow on the left, where it is now, to fast. A few more points to bear in mind. Whereas the charger feels solid and built to last, I can't testify to its longevity because I've only just bought it. The instructions are reasonably clear, but nothing special, and as of the day of filming, if you buy this thing directly from the manufacturer, it costs £74.99 including delivery, which is quite a bit of money, but I paid slightly less a couple of weeks ago because it was on offer. So, how do we summarise the Ring Standard Charge 12 RCB212? On the plus side, it's easy to use, it feels well built, it covers a wider range of engines than a lot of other standard chargers, and a wider range of battery capacities, and there's built-in storage for the cables. It's also good that the charger minimises the risk of overcharging your battery by slowing the charge rate when it's full, and a lot of other standard chargers don't do that. Furthermore, as this is a standard charger rather than a smart charger, it's more likely to charge batteries that have gone very, very flat. Often a smart charger, such as this one, won't even try to charge a battery if the voltage had dropped below a certain level, and that's partly why this one looks like that. It's a long story. On the downside, the RCB212 is a big old lump at 3.2 kilograms. It only charges 2 types of battery, whereas a smart charger does more, and at £74.99 it's certainly a considered purchase. That's it for now, but before you go, don't forget to subscribe to CarSpyTV, to visit CarSpyTV.com if you'd like a look around there, to say hello in the comment section and to click like on this video, but most importantly, don't forget to cross your fingers for a miracle, because that's what it's going to take to put my old charger back together. Oh dear.